Hello guys, my name is Daniel Martinez and today I will speak you about SEO, Search Engine Optimization. Search Engine Optimization is the way that the search engines can index your website, have an organic traffic, and that one is free. And that is related the way you structure and develop the website. You can develop the most beautiful website, but with a website without traffic is like a Ferrari without gas. And that analogy is very important to be very strive in the SEO because end of the day will give you more business. SEO influence for a multifactorial parameters. There's a lot of factors that can be affected, but today we will follow the more important. SEO can be try and error methodology. Is be possible. Normally with the keywords you can change it and you need to do an extensive research about what is the best keyword for your niche or your persona. It's better if you have a methodology to have a better indexation. Houston, we have a problem. Normally you're thinking in the space travel or space exploration as well, and these the keywords are very necessary. You need to put this perspective using Google Threads or SEMrush. These two tools you can use to have the better keys for your niche or persona. Keywords are necessary to the search engine optimization. That keywords depends on the niche. Is not a number established of keywords, but estimation of 3 keywords to 6. Avoid overpopulated all the content with the keywords. Don't use it too much. You need to use exactly is necessary, and avoid use excessive keywords in the URL, and as well fill in description with a lot of keywords is very necessary. To first, one of the things you need to have a title, and the title of the web page need to be start with the keywords and create a unique current page title for each page. Each page needs to have a title related to the keywords. It is important that the title not be the same. Okay, title tag both users and search engines. What is the topic of the website? Need to be inside the header of the in HTML. A good practice of that is to choose a title that reads naturally and effectively communicates the topic of the website. That is the goal goal point in here. Avoid use something very by default like untitled or next page one or index. Shows a title that has no relation to the topic. Avoid that. Avoid this part because that cannot be affect your SEO. Meta description, and this meta description is unique description for each page, and the meta description is the summary. And it's important that meta description you need to add it in all the pages you have. It's possible to script will not see visible for the users, but will be visible for the search engines. And avoid using single description meta tag across all your website. Only one meta description for all the website is not recommended. Okay, that one is an example of the title. In this case, the title I select different keywords. This website is for dietitian in my area, and I take this as a keyword and lose weight fast. And as well, the meta description is right here. As you see, I do a little summary that with my keywords inside, but I don't overuse it. You see this part. And as well, the headlines H1 and 2, I will speak on the next one. Meta description, again, other example, good practice. Write a description that will both inform the interest of the user. Is not minimal maximum length to the text, but is important to contain the relevant information of this. This summary need to be very accurate related to the keywords, but don't overuse it because that is one issue. Avoid copy and paste content from internet for other places because that can be affect your SEO. Need to be original content. filing description with the only keywords. It's very important. Don't over put it. Example, if in this case, random baseball card, and I use other random car or stuff like that, I overload it, and it's better to use a more simple way of summary to increase your meta description. Using generic description like page about the teaching is one of the things. It's better to use a summary more complex. Do not write a description that is not have a relation with the content of the website. For example, in this case, I'm doing a website for a dietitian. If I write a description for like a pet store, will be not valid. Okay, let's continue. Heading tags and emphasis in import text. Um, Use wisely headla head, head, headings to indicate important topics and help create a hierarchical structure for the content, making it easier to use the navigation through your document. It's very important to, in a good practice, similar writing outline in the top for a large paper. You can use the H1 as a title, H2 as a subline, and H3 to 5 to relate information. Avoid use erratical movings to H1 to H5. That one can be affected the SEO. It's better to use headlines tag instead, hem or strong. Okay, that is one of the main part of the SEO, and is about the robot.txt. First of all, this file need to be in the root of the project, and this give you some information. Non-sensitive information or block unwasted crawling by using robot.txt. Otherwise, with this one you can block or allow the search engines to check your information. And this one, the robots file, tells search engine whether they can access or not. And these files need to be in root directory. In this example, I don't allow this search engine to access the data. In this example, I allow all the search engines to access the data. Okay, let's go to other example. Okay, in this example of Medium, you can see you say you allow all the search engines to, but you enable this part. You see, you enable the specific information of the user, but you allow information related to the APIs of the page. Okay, and as well in this case, this as a good practice, this website add a sitemap. It's important to have that, and that can give you more increase in the indexation. Also, other example, I think this is one of the bad examples up here. For go there, you need to go to this website to see what is here, and only give you these options. Use index, you say to all and disable major of them. One second, let me show you this part. Okay. Okay, guys, in this website, they show to us the robot.txt. What does it mean? When you have user agents, pound, you have the that's mean the section applies to other bots or robots, and disable slash means the robot that should not be seen any page of any website. That's mean it's this website don't have access. You don't have access to any of the information. Okay, we will implement this information that add structured data markups. That one is in JSON LED, and that one is very extensive topic. That structured data is is a code that you can add to your site page to describe your content in JSON, and you can use in different purpose like products, business location, videos, or videos of product business, operation business, event listing, recipes, and company laws and more. You have the data and structure, and with that one you structure in JSON, and only this one is for Google because Bing and Yahoo don't require this data structure data. Okay, first of all, the syntax is very simple. You add a script like a JavaScript, but you type application LD plus JSON on that one, and as well, a good practice is always check your code, and this can give you if you have any mistakes or errors, and it's run avoid have errors, because you have errors will not run and you have issues. Okay, in this one, the context, that one is something you can put always, and that say, hey browser, this vocabulary is I am referencing, you can find in this website. It's like the library. And in this case, you say a type person, say, hey, I am using the person item type. That is the way you can classify. And that one as well is family name can be the item property of the schema vocabulary, and this one is the value you put it. Okay, we will show you, and this example is very fun, and you can see this script type, and then you put the application slash ld plus JSON, and you call the library and schema the context, and then you call this type movie. First you do the type movie, you put a name, Jason Bourne, URL, and actors, and then here you see you have organization of data here, and as well you put director, as well you put name, and you put more information about that. That one is a very good way to indent new elements, and as well give you more related to. Okay, that is the for the example I do give you the context, as well the library, type of recipe, name apple pie, author itself browse. You can put images or videos here, description, and as well that one is for the ratings, the range you want to add it, nutrition facts, as well, and ingredients of the recipe. And when you put it in the website, you put and you check in the website in this website I mentioned, in this one, you have these results. That is the result you have, and looks very nice and is amazing. Okay, organize your site hierarchy. The organizational hierarchy is very important, because if you have organization in all your website or your project, the SEO will be simple. Your SEO will be the bot of the Google will be able to see the data very fast, and as well your client or your user can see the data of your content very properly. And it's very important you follow the URL structure, that you have the host, the files, and it's important here never use a lot of numbers or words. The navigation help you visitors to quickly find content, and do one and create simple navigation pages is very important. In this case, organize your site hierarchy is very important. It's like do a natural language. When you speak with someone, you speak and the other person answer. And as well here, you do this hierarchy to improve it. Good, easier to user find information, quickly generate content, specific content to ensure all your website reaches by link. Actually, in SEO, one of the more important is the content. Use text navigation, and as well create navigation page using sitemaps to the search engines. Avoid creating contents web navigation on high links or every page need to have a navigation. Heavy navigation based in an entry like only images or animations. Okay, have a 404 page. That is important because in that one, when the client go and because have a broken link, or in case he bad spell the website, he need to arrive to this page. And in this page is very important to allowing your 404 page to be indexing on each engine, search engine. In this case, you need to block it. Okay, it's important block it from it's important avoid block it the page from this part. As example here, if I block it, I do a mistake. You see here, avoid blocking the page and use a different design of the 404 page, and as well as recommended to follow the pattern of design to improve it. Okay, here is you can put the 404 code in your root, and that one is the 404 code you can add it to your project. Okay, friendly URL, oh my god. Okay, here is a mistake. It's URL, sorry. Created a descriptive category and file name for the documents for your website. Help you keep your site better organized and friendly URL. That's mean if you have a URL with a good content, you need to have the content. Each content need to have like a good hierarchy, like article, in this case article, and then the name of the article. Instead, in this bad example, they have only letters. And avoid using URLs with unnecessary parameters, choosing generic pages on like page 1 or page index, using excessive keywords like this example, and that one is very important to be focused on. Optimize your content. In internet, content is king. If you have a good content, it's important to optimize the content, make a site interesting and useful. If you create a high quality content, your users will notice, and the Google bots too. Organize the topic clearly. Good practice is using enjoy content that will write into easy follow. Optimize content for your users, not search engines. Avoid writing content that is not complete or have grammatical mistakes, and as well avoid add cover content or duplicate content. Okay, that is important. All this part is the SEO optimization of the content. First, a SEO friendly URL. Start with the title, the keywords. I start with a modifiers. Modifiers are like the example, if you looking for marketing, and marketing, when you're looking in Google, give you how marketing works. The modifiers is this word, and as well how works. As an example, using H1 tag and the blog post title, use multimedia blog post, using sub headings H1, H3, H4, and so on. Put your keywords in the first 100 to 150 words of the content. Use responsive design. Use external links. That means external links. Use internal links. Use improve the site of the website. Use LC keywords. I will show you an example. Imagine optimization using EMG tags and picture tags. You can do that as well. Post long content. Boost dwell time, and I will show you this information later. And use social sharing. Okay, first of all, the links need to have a name, and that name need to be visible, and that name will be considered an anchor text. This good practice, the anchor text you use, and the link should provide at least basic idea what the page is about. It's very important to avoid use these ones like a page, or this one's like an article, or click here, because that one is very redundant. using not related text without content, or using CSS to eliminate or make the links looks like a regular text. Okay, that as external link is very nice, and external link are also harder to manipulate, but so are one of the best ways to search engine determine the popularity of the website or the relevance of the particular website. But when you do external links, you do show relevance, you show enhances credibility, generate backlinks, and boosts value to readers. Because when you give you more options to use the links, you improve it and enrich your content. That one is a option on LSI keywords, and is Latin semantic indexation. And in the example here is a little complex, but it's very important to understand that when you do a search, engine, or when you do a search online, you can see other type of content that is not related to where you're looking for. That is exactly matches to you search, but that one not, and you need to evaluate that ones. Okay, you need to be is good or not to use it. That is up to you if you want to use it. As I mentioned in SEO, you need to use a lot of backend error. Okay, try and error. Imagine optimization. You need to implement the alt attribute to all the images and provide descriptive attribute to these names. A good practice is use HTML, images, and pictures elements. You can use lazy loads and implement optimized images, or name the images as more descriptive. Avoid using CSS to display images as you want to in the index, or avoid to use a generic file names to the images. Using only images link inside of the navigation. This is important. Don't use images in the navigation. Example here, if you see here, I have the H1, H3, H2, and H3. That one is a good way to do it. And as well, I have a navigation with reliable content. And as well, I have the picture. In this picture, I add an descriptive attribute, an alt attribute, and I as well add this name of the picture. They have a name that is relevant to the topic I want to implement it. And I have a paragraph that one I add sometimes the keyword, but the more important that is I'm adding the internal link. That one is internal and external link. It's important to have all this content to be able to have a very good SEO. Okay, that one is the option of the website. You can see it. Well, this is the picture and that information as you mentioned. Okay, booster dwell time. That one is compared to the time when person is in your website or user is in your website. That one give you a relevant information if your content or your strategic is working well or not. And as well, that one is not too important to give you a good ranking, but give you a data to take a better decision or change your strategic. Okay, it's important to analyze your search performance and user behaviors, because at the end of the day, that is the only way to get back information related to the SEO. SEO is, as I mentioned, is something that is multifactorial and change a lot related to the situations and the brand and the market you want to target or the persona you want to target. That's the reason you need to do a research, and you need to, part of the research is the analysis of the data. Okay, and that includes the name or the number of visits, that include the time of the user staying your website. Okay, other the things that can be affect the SEO is the SLL certificate. Due to that website is secure, Google give you a better indexation. But if it's not, Google give you less points, and then you are in low rate. Responsive design focusing mobile friendly. That one is more and more important part. That is as well. You need to have access to some example this platform right here. That one is a tool you can on help source. You can find it and you can check if your website it's good or not related to the mobile friendly. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think this is all for me. Thank you so much for your time. I hope so you learned something for this um, presentation. I try to go and do very simplify and very fast, but the thing is, if you have any question, please let me know and we'll be here to help you. If you have any question, I will happy to help you. Okay, thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.